What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to my channel. I haven't been on YouTube in like 2 or 3 months. Life has been kind of hectic. It's been kind of crazy. Had to get back into everything and fall back into a new routine of life. It's not very easy, but we got to do it anyways. So Alexa and I, we both keep on getting approached with these questions like how to lose weight. And we're going to try to keep it as simple as possible to both of us here. So, I'm driving. I'm not paying any attention to the phone, so I apologize that I don't have eye contact with you guys right now, but maybe she has eye contact. Who knows? So, where to start? First of all, she had brought up a very good point earlier, is consistency and don't give up.
We're on the way to the gym right now.
Morning.
It is 9:20 a.m.
Morning fasted cardio is one of your... I left my chain home.
You did?
I did. Morning fasted cardio is one of the best fat blasters in my suggestion. My personal opinion is when I'm in a cut and I really want to drop weight, drop the gut, early morning fasted cardio. I don't take in a single calorie. The only thing that I have to help get me going is just black iced coffee. Nothing at all is in it. Black iced coffee just black coffee will curb your appetite. It gives you energy so you can blast through that workout and you can enjoy your workout.
It's your metabolism going.
Yeah, definitely jumpstarts your metabolism, and it's a great way to poop. Okay, so morning fasted cardio, how much should you do? At least 30 minutes. If you can get in at least 30 minutes of cardio, you get your heart rate up. That's super duper important. We could break it down to a science for you and talk to you about targeted heart rate, and we have like this whole entire mathematical equation, but honestly, just do something, like at least go for a walk a half an hour.
Get your body moving, that's all that matters.
That's such a huge start. Another thing too is I do intermittent fasting. We'll eat like once, maybe twice a day. The whole entire purpose of intermittent fasting is not just a long list of health benefits, but think about it this way. If you have to eat 2,500 calories in a day, I like to eat big meals. I like to eat so I'm full, and I have a very busy life, so I don't want to sit and spend my whole entire day eating. So you need to pound the food in those meals. If you're doing one meal a day because of your time schedule, then you need to eat 2,000 calories in that one meal. If you're doing it 2 meals a day, then you need to break that up as well. Eat your smaller meal first, save your last bigger meal to the end of the day. It helps you sleep better. You're gonna feel more relaxed at the end of the day. That's just something that I noticed. When I'm doing intermittent fasting, which I do 7 days a week, I do every day, I noticed that if I break my fast sooner, I feel tired almost immediately after. And I think that's because of the pattern that I usually have, where I'll eat at night and then I'm almost ready for bed afterwards. So we have fasted morning cardio followed by intermittent fasting. Another good way to, if you're looking to drop weight fast, is lower your carb intake just slightly. Don't do that. You don't need to do keto stuff. Keto works if you're a couch potato. It's a quick fix. It's not something keto is not something that you can do long term. Your body needs carbohydrates. Your body needs macro or micronutrition. It needs to be fed. And if you're doing keto for a year, it's not healthy for you by any means. I don't care what they say, but look at the research of it. Talk to people who are on it. So what I like to do is I like to do carb cycling, where I'll have practically 0 carbs for one day, and then next day later I'll have a little bit of carbs, and on the third day I seriously up my carbs and I lower my protein tremendously. That works really well. What other tips you got? I mean, I keep going with this all day, but what do you got?
Talking about digestion, another thing that kind of goes along with intermittent fasting is if you think about it like this, okay, you eat before you go to bed, and then you get up, and your brain automatically thinks, okay, it's morning, so I want breakfast. But with intermittent fasting, it's good to practice that because your brain can refocus and learn what it's like to just kind of be hungry, but you don't need to feed it immediately because that's what you're used to.
Right.
So with digestion, you need to allow your body to digest the nutrients that you fed it the night before you just feed it again, because digestion is very important. I take a probiotic before I go to bed, and I take a probiotic right in the morning. So probiotic is good for gut health and regular cycles.
But now, like, explain like what a probiotic does.
Probiotic is basically something that protects your gut from bad bacteria. It kind of like flushes away the bad bacteria and gets rid of any toxins that are building up in there. So, getting on a good probiotic, like I said, it's just going to maintain that like healthy gut that you want because it helps with bloat. I mean, for a woman too, it helps with you down there. To keep that in mind, that's always good too. And like I said, it just like keeps your cycles regular, so you're not, going and then 3 days later, oh, I can't go now. So
right,
probiotics are definitely a good one.
Now, let's talk nutrition, because that's also a very big question. A lot of people ask, well, what should I eat? How should I eat?
Nobody knows. Not many people know the right way to eat.
Yeah.
Everybody bases everything off of
labels,
what the doctor tells you.
Doctors don't
know shit. So
doctors don't know nothing. Like, for example, people who think that peanut butter is a good source of protein.
Wrong.
No.
Peanut butter is a good source of calories and a good source of fats, but not protein.
Right. So just because it says 8 grams of protein,
that's nothing
on the label. Whoopity-doo. Like, if you guys want to pay attention to your protein levels, you should be eating at least 1 gram. Hang on here. Okay. You should be eating at least how do I put it? Like a half a gram of protein per 1 pound of body weight that you have.
And back to intermittent fasting, when you break your fast, it's always good to break your fast with a form of protein.
Yeah.
So if you're going to work out and then the rest of your day you're still doing your intermittent fasting, when you're ready to break your fast, eat protein, fish, chicken, turkey, something along those lines.
Try your best not to mix your fat and carbs together.
Yes.
Save your carbs for later on at night. Trust me on that one. You're going to love that one for sure. But try to save your carbs later on at night. Eat your proteins and your fats together first. When you break your fast in that first meal. Your second meal, carb up. Just love it. Enjoy it. Potatoes, sweet potatoes.
Potatoes are good for you. Everybody always says, oh no, I can't eat potatoes, it's bad carbs.
It's starchy.
Potatoes are good carbs, but you can't load them with sugar and processed stuff.
Right.
No sour cream, no butter, no salt, no, like, sweet potatoes, everybody loves to load it with, like marshmallow topping or something.
Go
like
brown
that.
sugar.
That is not going to work for you.
Dark brown sugar, coconut butter, or coconut oil. Oh, it's awesome.
You can do light seasoning like garlic, pepper, No salt is what we use. It's like a potassium salt, so it's not super high in sodium like regular salt is.
Also, chicken, meats, fish, but watch where you're eating for meats. When I say, like, you could eat meats, like, eat good meats that are not processed meats. I'm talking like don't eat sausage.
Yeah, sausage,
and ham,
salami, stuff like that.
Salami, turkey.
We're not talking like cold cuts.
Yeah, stay away from cold cuts. The sodium level is just like way too high. It's gonna spike your blood pressure. You don't want to have a high spike in your blood pressure. Also, you don't want to have a high spike level in your insulin.
Right.
Pretty much, if you can keep your insulin levels to the lowest possible by staying away from unhealthy carbs, staying away from flour products, staying away from your high sugar products, if you can keep your insulin levels down, your body's going to become a fat burning machine. As soon as you spike your insulin levels, insulin spikes are not as bad as people think that they are, but you just got to know when to spike them and when not to spike them. We'll do another video of that like another time. Like I said, like we could break this down to some crazy bro science, but we're just trying to be like basic right now, just to help out a lot of people. So your protein sources could be from any type of protein substitutes, such as like tofu, whey, obviously like eggs is a good one. Cheese is not too bad. Watch your levels on the cheese. Don't overdo it with cheese, because cheese is high in fat, dirty fat, as well as high in calories. Protein, peanut butter, do not even think of peanut butter as a protein source. Just because it says 7 or 8 grams on the freaking label, why don't you flip the label on the back and see that it has 16 grams of fat?
And 190 calories for 2 teaspoons.
Yeah, 190.
2 little teaspoons.
190 calories. At least. Others have like 220, 230 I've seen. Yeah. That's just... Well, peanut butter is great if you need to get those calories in. That's where peanut butter is great.
Let me add something in on peanut butter too, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just from like personal experience. We experiment with our diet often.
Yeah, we play with our body.
Especially me, because this isn't new to me per se, but this lifestyle of eating is new to me. I've always known how to work out, and I've known, you know, what to eat and everything like that, but the lifestyle of how we eat is new to me. So back to peanut butter, I have a thyroid disorder.
Mm-hmm. The excuse of the thyroid.
No excuses for that shit.
Oh my God.
I lost 52 pounds in 6 months.
Yeah.
And I have a thyroid disorder. I'm perfectly regulated with medication, work out on a daily basis, eat healthy.
Yeah, but I have a thyroid problem.
Don't matter. You can do it.
But I have an autoimmune disease.
You can do it. And it doesn't matter what your doctor says. Your weight gain is solely not from your thyroid disorder. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
But back to what I was saying. I was eating peanut butter almost every day.
Yep.
I love peanut butter.
Yep.
Remember though, not a good source of protein.
Not a good source of protein.
When I was eating peanut butter, my hair started to thin more. I have naturally thin hair.
Your skin gets greasy because of the high levels of bad fats, or the fats that are in it.
Right.
Yep.
So cut out peanut butter pretty much completely since I started noticing my hair was thinning more on top. It was a quick change too. It wasn't like,
it was like 2 days.
Patches. It was literally like, yeah, like pretty much within a few days I noticed like, okay, that's obviously the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't losing any more weight. I was like in a plateau. I am down to 176 right now. I was like stuck between 180 and like 184. And that was because I was eating so much peanut butter.
But you were 175 the other day.
I fluctuate back and forth.
Yeah.
But that just shows like I literally cut out the peanut butter and boom, that little plateau I was in, it went away.
Yeah.
So with the thyroid, we keep getting off track. Don't eat a lot of foods that contain nuts, because apparently nuts are not good for the thyroid. You need to eat foods that help you regulate it. So anything like fish is really good for you. Yogurt.
Chicken is awesome.
Chicken's good no matter
what.
Rice cakes.
And you could do so much with rice cakes.
Surprisingly, I said coffee isn't a good one, but it is what it is there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
so,
don't rely on peanut butter.
Yeah. Good source of protein, of course, is obviously eggs, egg whites. But watch with the eggs, because eggs can be high in calorie, but the egg whites are absolutely fine. You can have like 1 million egg whites, and it's just awesome. So pretty much what our diet consists of, need your help on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much is we'll break our fast with our first meal. It's going to be protein. So we will have eggs, We will have chicken. We will have turkey bacon. We eat
turkey bacon's so good.
We eat a lot.
I
of turkey
love
bacon.
turkey bacon.
It's so good. And then we have hummus.
Hummus.
Lots of hummus we eat. We eat a bit of rice cakes. Lots and lots of vegetables. The fiber, the way that it keeps everything flowing and it keeps you full. It doesn't bloat you. There are some occasions where certain veggies make me feel bloated.
But
they make me a little gassy.
Doing their job.
Right. It's just because they're high in fiber.
Yeah.
But within, I don't know, like a few hours, it's all good. There's no more bloat.
And speaking of vegetables, good vegetables to eat. Brussels sprouts, asparagus.
Yeah. Oh, asparagus is great. You want to do a cut, you want to drop some water weight real fast, you want to just slim down real quick, asparagus is the way to go.
Asparagus and
makes
something to do with your urinary system. Like, we should do a little bit of research on it because I want to know what it actually does. But asparagus is good for you. Again, it's like another toxin releaser.
It is.
Broccoli.
Brussels sprouts.
Yep, Brussels sprouts
Love
are good.
Brussels
There's so many
sprouts.
different ways to cook Brussels sprouts.
Yeah,
so
take the Brussels sprouts, you cut them in half, you throw them in the deep fryer or the air fryer, and then you take a little bit of brown sugar, sprinkle some brown sugar on top of it. Dark brown sugar. Yeah, because dark brown sugar is not going to spike the insulin as fast as a processed white sugar. So white sugars, stay away from. Flours, stay away from. Just pretty much stay away from anything that's white except for eggs. Not even kidding, because the flour, pasta, anything that's based off of that, keep away from. It's not good for you.
Yeah.
Pretty much eat. Okay, our bodies are very, very prehistoric. Even still to these days. So eat kind of like a caveman would. Like, you're gonna eat things that you can make at home. You're gonna eat whole foods. You're gonna eat the good foods. You're gonna eat solid meats. That's why.
Plant a garden if you have to and grow your vegetables.
Yeah, we do it. Yeah. Well, my stepdad does it. I just eat the vegetables, and I just call it my garden. So yeah, think about that. Obviously leafy greens are good for you, but watch, like a lot of people, they say salads. Oh, well, I had a salad, but what's in that salad? Pay attention to what you put in your body, because just because like you ate a salad, a lot of times you
might be better off getting a burger at McDonald's.
Exactly, because sometimes salads could be like 1,800 calories, and people are like, well, why? Well, first of all, you have croutons that are made and dipped in like high fatty oils and grease. Fatty salad dressings.
Excess
loaded
cheese,
with cheese.
Bacon,
ham.
Yeah.
All that, it sounds all delicious and everything, and it is really good. I mean, I love salads, but on the other hand, for 1,700 calories, you could have a rack of ribs that are only like 1,200 calories.
Yeah.
And you could be like,
licking your fingers clean.
Like you could just be a mess. And you could like really enjoy that meal. So we eat very big. Like our dinner takes like we eat for like 2 hours straight. Like not even kidding. Like we seriously eat for like 2 hours straight. And if I showed you guys exactly like what we eat and how we eat, you guys would be like, you guys are nuts. Like how the hell are you losing weight? Because we eat so much food.
Your food is your fuel. You can't have a bad relationship with food, and that goes back to kind of what I was saying before, where I never had this lifestyle of eating. I had a bad relationship with food, and that's why. So, our friend, she told us the other day, I would go to the gym and then I would go to McDonald's after, and it's like, why would you do something like that?
Why? Well, I burned 1,000, or I burned 250 calories.
No. Doesn't matter.
250 calories is
you can burn 250 calories pooping, so.
Yeah. Oh, sleep. Get your rest.
Very, very, very important.
Hey, there's Kiana.
Yeah, I know. I saw her pull in.
Yeah.
And.
Yep. Sleep is very important. Get good rest.
Yeah. Give your body the rest it needs. If you are, walking around sore is good.
Yeah.
Sore muscles are good. But if you feel like you're,
exhausted,
you can't get out of bed, you're exhausted,
you're in pain,
take
that
break.
break.
You don't need to go to the gym that day. Take a break and go do something else active where you're not just stressing the hell out of your muscles.
And weightlift, stress. Oh, you nailed it. Stress. I can have a perfect week nutrition wise and workout wise, but if I'm stressed out, I will actually put weight on. If I'm feeling happy and everything is okay, then I'll shed weight like tremendously. My weight fluctuates constantly up and down because one week I may bulk up, another week I may say, hey, like it's cheat meal day. Allow yourself a cheat meal like once a month. I'll do like as many calories as I can. I'm talking like 20,000 calories in a day when I do a cheat day. After that, I don't even want to look at food for like a week. It's horrible. So yeah, like don't completely deprive yourself, but just make lifestyle changes. Make sure to work out properly. If you really want to speed it up, do some resistance training, meaning lift some heavy weights, tear the muscle. When you feel that pain, when you feel that burn, that's your fibers inside your body tearing apart. Your body goes in, makes necessary repairs to repair the damage that you just did to your muscles. You want to purposely kind of damage the muscles, but you don't want to like snap yourself because that's not good. When it's doing that, your body becomes a fat burning machine because now it needs to go into a repair mode. And to repair the body takes a lot of energy from the body, and it burns a lot of calories. So if you're on an elliptical for an hour and you're doing really well and you burn 1,000 calories, that's great. But once you come off the elliptical, you're done. Like that's it. If you do Bulgarian weighted split squats and you're like, oh my God, I'm cramping up, I'm in crazy pain, that's a good pain, and then you go home, you're sleeping, you're relaxed, and then you go to work the next day, your body can burn like that more calories doing that just in its repair mode, in its repair cycle. You could burn twice as many calories than you did on the elliptical, and it burns it throughout the day. Like a lot of like bodybuilders, weightlifters, they're sweating throughout the day, and you guys, like a lot of them don't even know why. It's because they're still in the anabolic state where you're just burning so many calories because you're still in that repair mode. So we're at PFIT right now. We're gonna go get our workout in. The video is like 22 minutes long. We're good.
And just remember, he mentioned this is a lifestyle. Don't look at this as a chore.
Yeah, have fun.
This is your
Be
life.
patient.
You make the change to make yourself better. Exactly. Be patient. Stay consistent. Stay determined.
Take pictures.
You are more than capable of doing this.
Take pictures. Track your weight. Track your sizes. Measure your chest. Measure the arms. Measure whatever. I seen you looking at that.
No, I was looking at your coffee.
Yeah, sure. And then that way you're gonna see your progress, and you're gonna be very proud, and you're gonna stick with it. But just seriously, guys, please be patient. And like I said, take these little bit of tips here. I know this video is kind of long, but just take these little bit of tips here. It's gonna help you out tremendously. So we're gonna go do our fasted workout, and then we're going to afterwards enjoy the rest of the day. I got some work to do in the shop, so actually I gotta finish the lift in my truck, and then I gotta work on my nephew's truck. Okay, so anyway, guys, if this video has helped, please be sure to subscribe and leave a comment at the bottom. Let us know how you're doing. Keep in touch with everybody, because my subscribers, they all like to communicate with each other, and that's what it's about. It's about personal growth. All right, so with that, I'm out. I'm Sean. This is Alexa. Hi, Rolla 1969. Love you. Peace and good luck.